Louisiana Beer Reviews Upriver IPA.
And this is the first review of this beer in the world on YouTube land. I got this in Mandeville while visiting my parents at a grocery store that specializes in meats. So it's kind of like a meat market. They have a big cow out front of it. If you drop there, you'll see it. So this is Upriver IPA. It's 6.0% alcohol. It's got 5 different hops and three malts.
Flaked, Barley, Pilsen, Malt, and
it's got your Chinook, your Cascade, and a couple other things. I don't know. You can look it up.
Amarillo.
Constant. So 6.0% alcohol, 92 IBUs. 92 IBUs. So we're gonna go ahead and try this. That's up in almost like the double range, but the alcohol isn't.
No, it's weird.
Strangeness. Okay, I'm gonna crack this open and see what it's all about. It's a 16-ounce vessel, so we both should get a generous portion off of this.
I never heard of Huckleberry Brewing before. It's in Alexandria.
No, I didn't either. Alexandria, Louisiana. I've never seen this beer anywhere or any of their products.
Yeah, and that's up the Red River, not the Mississippi River. And the river is red from the red dirt. That's a thick, creamy head, off-white head, and it's a hazy.
Look at mine. Mine just exploded.
Yeah, hazy orange.
Yeah. I'll get a little bit more.
Hazy, bubbly orange, and there's a lot of sediment.
Phew, man.
A massive amount of fine tan sediment.
Would you call it hazy, or would you call it like halfway between?
I mean, it's hazy because it's got all kind of sediment in it. It looks like Metamucil.
No, it doesn't. This isn't like a rally cap. Rally caps like that.
I don't know.
You've lost your mind.
Look at all these chunks. Look.
That's what you love. That's why you're getting it.
I know. So yeah, I don't think Metamucil is that chunky. All right. I don't.
Jeez, kids. He loves to swish and pour. I give it to him and he starts complaining about it.
I wasn't complaining. I was just observing it. It seems so shocking. Look at all that globulation at the bottom. Craziness. Well, you never know.
I'd say this is kind of an opaque. It's between a haze and a West Coast style. Like you can almost see through it, but then you can't.
Definitely can't. But light can penetrate it.
Yeah, it's not like milk.
Oh no, those are like super haze.
Yeah,
super
those
opaque. They're not even hazy.
Those are. I'm not opposed to trying.
They're painted over.
But I'll tell you what, I almost sit there and drink them all the time.
No.
Those are crazy, man.
So you get a meringue head.
Yeah, mine's super still up there, so I got to give this a minute before I want to go ahead and belch into it. And you can smell all its hops.
You can. And mine, I'm getting like more like the bread crust. Yeah, definitely the malty bread crust. Yeah.
I'm getting like a little sourdough on this too.
Yeah, maybe like a bagel. Sourdough bagel. All right.
There's definitely like a sourdough going on with this. Almost like that smell that we had on that what was that beer that we did not like? Did we call it fishbowl water?
Oh, that horrible Stone Delicious IPA.
Yeah, it's almost got that.
Yeah, it was really delicious.
There's a slight
in an F type.
You know, it's almost like a. It's almost like a cheese smell going on with this, like a slight Limburger.
I'm sorry you're not feeling well today. I don't get all of that. Just smell like.
Well, my taste and smell wasn't affected 2 years ago like yours.
Yeah,
that's our protection against that.
That's laughable. Holy smokes! The bitterness is incredible.
Oh, was it taste time? We didn't even cheer.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Can't once you do it, you can't take it back.
Okay, well that's okay. I'm too mesmerized, or not mesmerized. Yeah, I am mesmerized, but I'm too shocked by the bitterness.
Well, I'm gonna take that Lindbergh statement back. It's slight. It's very slight. There is like a little sourness going on. Maybe it's some kind of a milkness. It's leading to like a cheese. It's not bad. It's actually kind of unique. So cheers. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. My head is dissipated enough.
I'm just not getting at what you're talking about, but you know, that's fine.
Woo! Woo! Them IBUs are there. There's no joke.
Okay, if it was 9%, let's say if it was 9.2, then it would be fine if it was 92.
Man, this is straight up hop IBUs too. There's no pith to this at all.
But at 6 bitterness, at 6 ABV, it should be about 60 IBUs. So it's a mismatch. They got their IBUs mismatched with their ABV, but
maybe this is what they wanted to do.
I hope so. Woo!
Why would they put it out and label it if that's not what they wanted to do? Maybe this is genius brewmaker that did this.
Yeah, maybe.
And first beer review of this in the world.
Maybe not. Yeah, it's different.
You know what? This is good, and I have one sip of it. I can't wait to try more of their product.
Oh, I'll be curious to try more, of course.
Yeah, but you can't get it in your area. I can't get it in my area. I got to travel across the lake to get it.
Who knows? That could change next week.
Could be.
I don't know, man. Now let's talk about the body. The body's medium. The bitterness units are 5 out of 5 hop cones.
Oh, yeah.
No joke. I mean, it's
It's
100%. It's more hoppy. Look, it's way more bitter.
This is a hop dance.
Yeah, it's way more bitter than Hop Stupid. You know, that thing never was really 102. I mean,
Well, and then they made it too
maybe
sweet with the honey.
Hop Stupid?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking Hop Slam.
Yeah, Hop Stupid was the old one from Lagunitas that was 102 IBUs.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, this one's got that one beat.
Oh yeah, that one never did seem that bitter. You know,
Wow.
this one is like.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you're a hop head and you like hop beer, this is the way to go.
I don't know. I'm not sure I agree with that.
Well, you're going off your own personal.
The sweetness
Right.
is
You
zero.
get a little biased with this. You can't be biased. You have to be open to the audience. The audience wants to know how this beer is.
I'm trying
And
to
if you're-
describe it.
If you're a hop head, this is it. This is it.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting biased like you say. I'm just trying to describe it, and I think the sweetness level is 0 out of 5 sugar cubes. Like literally,
I agree.
I've never had a beer that had no sugar cubes. And
No,
it's-
this is just straight up hop. It's like I'm drinking hops.
Yeah, it's very unbalanced. It's shocking. If you want an extreme beer, you know, people on the internet talk about, oh, extreme beers. Well, yeah, this is one, definitely. This will take you up the river.
Oh, this is almost like, remember the Palate Wrecker?
Yeah, that was great.
Palate Wrecker was awesome.
But it wasn't really a palate record. That was the funny thing about it. It's just a great beer, you know. It didn't wreck your palate. It just tasted great.
That was the name of it.
Right, but it wasn't really.
You know what?
Palate
How
Wrecker.
about you stop reading into what people call beers? It's like you're like the can art person. Oh, look at that, man. Oh, it's got a funny little thing on it. I'm really gonna enjoy this beer because it's got a funny little character on it.
No, you're describing somebody else that I don't know. I am. You can say what you want, but I am gonna go along with those things because like Hop Stupid, and then if you read the can, it was like, oh yeah, it's probably gonna be too strong for you. And like Stone, remember they used to say, oh, you're probably not worthy. You probably shouldn't drink it. It's gonna be too strong. It really wasn't. But the funny thing about this beer is that the can, you know, you're going on this thing about the can, but the can doesn't really tout that. It's not saying, whoa, you know, step away. You're not going to believe this. You know, it just very nonchalantly says 92 IBUs. Doesn't make a big
It doesn't
statement about it.
nonchalantly say it at all. It's the ingredient list on the side. I don't know how that's nonchalantly.
Because what I'm
Nonchalantly
saying.
would be like a little statement on there. It's not a statement. It's just an ingredient list on the side. Vertical.
No, but what I'm saying is if
Vertical.
it's not touting it,
Give
you
me
know,
the can.
it's not saying, Whoa, 92. It's just incredible. It's just saying Upriver IPA, just like a regular IPA. And when you taste it, it's just like mind blowing. That's what I'm saying. The can is just very sedate.
All this, but there it is, just like a normal beer would have on there.
I'm sure everybody gets that. I'm saying that the beer is sedate, like the label is sedate. You know, some of these beer labels are like the detergent box on the soap aisle, you know, that is so flashy they burn your eyes out with brightness. This one is not. So it definitely is shocking. Do I like it? Yeah. Well, it's hard to say. Oh yeah, that doesn't intimidate me. It's
This is the one that gives A's to things like Four Locos.
That's right, because some of them do very well within their style. Not
Kool-Aid with alcohol.
Yeah, but it's not.
Kool-Aid with alcohol.
Some of y'all understand what I'm saying, the style thing. It's an okay IPA, but it's so unbalanced. But I mean, it is extreme, and there's nothing bad. I'm not saying it's like.
I'm gonna agree with you 100% on the unbalanced aspect to this, but it's unbalanced in such a great way. Again, if you're a hophead, you're gonna love this. It's got everything, and if if you don't like something sweet, you like it like earthy and like really like punchy and kicking at you. And it's like I can still taste the hops. You're gonna love this. Yeah. This is fantastic. That's me. You know, I kind of gravitate toward more of a savory style, and this one obviously does not. So that's where you're gonna have this personal preference going on between us.
Yeah, and I like bitter beers, but this one is just too over the top, man.
What's the matter? You can't finish it?
Oh, I can finish it.
Oh Lord, it's gonna get hot.
Yeah, it'll be okay. Everything's going to be just okay. I'm going to score it. Well, you go first.
From a hophead aspect, low sweet point. I believe this was perfectly balanced between a West and a New England, hence the Dirty Coast style. Man, you know what? Because the unbalancedness. Because the lack of sweetness, I do believe in the level of sweetness in it. I'm going to give this A-. I'll give this a 91.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go to... Yeah. I'm going to go to 81. It's like sort of good, marginally good. Go ahead. If you want to beat up people that don't agree, but go ahead. But I'm not... I'm standing up to tyranny, you know, in the beer world, so that's appropriate, you know.
So you're giving it a B-.
Yeah, it's just kind of good, but it's just too unbalanced. If it was 9% alcohol, I'm telling you, if they had put it at 9% and with some sweetness, it would be really dynamite. But then,
I'll just send them a message. Let them know who you are. Coach them on making their own beer.
I'm not a brewer.
Let them become a better.
Yeah, I'm not a brewer. I just taste stuff, so I don't have any expertise in that. I think there is a 9% and a pretty high IBU beer.
Oh, did I mention this is the first beer review of this in the world?
Yes, you did.
In the world. And you're gonna diss this local.
This might be higher than 6%, because you seem to be talking like you just drank a 9%.
It's the hops. It's the hops.
It does feel higher than 6, actually.
It's the hops.
But as a 9%,
hops have a different thing going on.
Yeah, I know. There's a 90-minute IPA that's awesome, you know. So,
dude, why you gotta bring in like the macro? This is totally like.
Nah, that's not really a macro.
Stop. T.O.
It's a middle crow.
T.O. We on a local. Never had their beer reviewed on YouTube by a professional or amateur.
Yeah, professional. Yeah,
professionally amateured local beer tasters, and you're gonna reach out to the dark side. and bring it in.
I'm just calling it as I
Reach it
see
out
it.
and bring it in. Reach it out and bring it in.
I'm bringing in
Reach it out
an
and bring it in.
inconvenient truth. So that's my score.
These
B minus.
people, you know what? Have you been to Alexandria?
Yes.
You know what? Right. They may be like the biggest company hiring out there.
I doubt it, but
You never know.
yeah, you never know. But anyway, so
You know, like I say, props. You guys doing a good job. You could do a better job. But you guys doing a really good job. I enjoyed the beer, 100%. I love the hop aspect. It's a little off. Could be a little sweeter. Maybe raise the alcohol. I love it. It's a great beer.
So send him the swag. Don't send me nothing. I'm saying B
That's
minus.
Dave.
I'm saying B minus, so it's it's marginally good. So anyway, so les bon temps roulé, gas, and go.
What's better than us? Four Locos.
All right. Anyway, and y'all go to Alexandria and tour the Huckleberry Brewery.
Drink better beers, kids.